22-year-old Mary Teske is in the fight of her life, and her two youngest children are there watching their father, Kane Reeves, brutally beat their mother senseless.
I remember thinking I was gonna die laying there on the floor as he was smashing my head down into the ground in my face. I could hear the crunching of the bones.
As Kane continued to pummel Mary with all his might, he told her he was going to make good on his promise.
He was saying, "I'm gonna kill you. I warned you. I told you you're not gonna be with anyone else."
Unbeknownst to Mary, help is on the way. The people in the car she had waved down just moments before had called 911. And as police pull into the driveway, this dash cam footage captures a scene of abject terror. The hunted running away from the hunter.
I was trying to rip out of his arms and just came flying to the police officers, just ran with everything I had.
Oh boy.
Kane, in a state of rage, footsteps behind.
Hey! Hands on the car. Hands on the car. Hands on the car, I'll tase you. Hands on the car or I'll tase you.
In minutes, he's in cuffs, unable to throw another debilitating punch. Now that he's been caught, the man who just minutes before said he was going to kill her had this to say.
Mary, I'm sorry, baby. I love you. I'm so sorry.
It's too late for the impassioned pronouncements of love.
Once I knew I was safe, my children were gonna be safe, and just all the pain hit me, and I think I had passed out at that point.
Kane Reeves is charged with assault with intent to murder and felony home invasion. The vicious attack surprisingly took only 5 minutes, but the damage done in that time was severe.
I had 7 broken bones in my face. I had to have facial reconstructive surgery, but the physical heals much faster than the emotional.
And so much of it was a blur.
I remember when we went back to the crime scene, there were bloody handprints all over the walls and the refrigerator and even upstairs. I don't recall even going upstairs. I remember just trying to desperately get away from him and crawl away.
Several months later, the case went to trial. But for Mary, testifying against the former love of her life wasn't easy.
It was extremely intimidating and scary, but I knew it had to tell the truth of what he did to me. However, I still struggled with feeling guilt and questioning whether I was doing the right thing because I was ending our family.
Kane Reeves was found guilty of all charges and sentenced to 17 to 40 years in prison. Then, 2 months later, a twist no one saw coming. On their son's 7th birthday,
He ended up committing suicide.
Kane Reeves hanged himself with his prison cell sheets. Mary says his suicide brought a roller coaster of emotions. She was sad, angry, and then eventually relieved.
I didn't tie that noose around his neck. I did not kill him. Once I was finally able to accept that I was not responsible for his death, it was relief.
Today, Mary says she's now in a happy and healthy relationship. She's learned a lot about herself after what she endured and ultimately survived. And she has a serious message for anyone who finds themselves in a similar situation.
I want to tell all women and men, whoever's in any kind of abusive relationship, don't keep making excuses for them. As soon as you see any warning signs, get out immediately before it's too late. If I could save anyone from going through what I have, if my story can inspire even one young lady to get out of an abusive relationship, it's worth it.
And when you see the injuries she sustained, it's hard to believe that Mary is one of the lucky ones. She ultimately got away. Many do not. I'm Chris Hansen. If you like this story, make sure you tune in every day to Crime Watch Daily. You can find where the show airs in your city at crimewatchdaily.com. Watch it live or record it on your DVR and watch it at night. And to all those criminals out there, remember, we are watching.